Hi there, fight fans. My name is Kian Lang, and I'm very happy to say that I'm today joined by PFL fighter Husein Kadimagomaev. Husein, how are we doing today, brother?
Hey brother, I am good. Just finished my sparring. Everything good. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for joining me today. Hopefully, I got your second name right. I've been saying it over and over to try and get the pronunciation right. So hopefully, I did well on that. How is camp going for you? I know the fight is on August 1st on the PFL. How's camp as a whole?
Everything is good. Like I am first time in USA for training camp, so I feel very good. After the last fight, so I did something different in my training camp, so I feel very good.
And the decision to go to American Top Team, of course, it's one of the best gyms in the world, one of the most renowned gyms in the world. What brought that decision?
Like my manager Ali Abdulaziz tell me before, he's very good gym. Like for my fight style, like wrestling punch. Like I like this. And Mike Brown is the man. He have like exactly what I need. His training I like. There is a lot of coaches, but the technique from Mike Brown, like it's exactly for me. And I have so many good guys here in my weight, like it's crazy. If I go to sparring, I don't have to think I will have today good rounds or not. It's every round like a fight. I have like so many good guys there. I like this i like this
I think you're probably at the perfect weight. Of course, they've got great guys at every division, but in your weight, I mean, you've got Mateusz Gamrot, you've got Mateusz Rebetsky, you've got Dustin Poirier, Chris Duncan. There's so many guys. Islam Dulatov is a little bit bigger, but still there or thereabouts. What is it? How is it training with those guys? I mean, guys at the level of Gamrot and Poirier, these are legends of the sport.
Gamrot is now not here, but I did sparring with Rebitsky. He's Polish guy, lightweight, with KGD Grant, UFC top 15. It's also a crazy guy. We have today some good round sparring and did some grappling rounds with Poirier. Not MMA sparring because they have like stylistically like other fighter. He fights. Who he fights now? I forget his name.
He's fighting the man in my background, Max Holloway.
Yes, Mike Holloway, exactly. He is like a boxer. He have other sparring partners. They don't need me in this camp, but I did some grappling rounds. It's like I feel very good. I am just 25 years old, and exactly in this time, I need the training with high level guys. I feel I growing up every day.
I mean, it's a scary prospect. You're 11-1 as a professional. I believe you were undefeated as an amateur. So training at a place like that and leveling up your game, I think that's pretty scary for the rest of the guys in your division. And looking ahead to this one, Kyle Driscoll, of course, on the PFL. How do you look ahead to this fight?
Kyle is like a good all rounder. He can wrestle, he's from wrestling, but he can also strike. He's a good all rounder. I believe it will be a very good fight. This is his also big chance to come to PFL and show his skills. He fight in Dana White contenders. He won the fight, but doesn't get the contract. But he's good. Good opponent. I like it. I need this fight. I want to fight. I can't wait. I think like after the sparring, I think shit. I have to wait 3 weeks more. I want to fight this Saturday. I don't want to wait 3 weeks.
I
But
mean,
I believe it will be very good fight. I hope he will be in best shape in his life and we can show good fight.
it's very funny that you mentioned that and the desire to fight because I was going to ask about this past sort of year or 10 months since it's been since we saw you. Has it been difficult? Because I know you're a guy that likes to be in the cage and that likes the scrap at the end of the day.
Yes, last fight it's like doesn't was good. I go down to 145 and I didn't feel good in featherweight division, so I can't show anything what I have, and now I am back to lightweight and yes, now I full focused for my camp. Not for cutting weight or something. I just focus it for my training. I don't have to think about weight cut or something. I just training, go to cage and fight 3 rounds. That's it.
I mean, that's great to hear. I think a lot of guys realize that being at a more natural weight can sometimes be what's best. And I really wanted to ask you about that. That I guess it wasn't your PFL debut. Now it kind of was, and it wasn't. Of course, it's now a no contest. Zafar Mossen. I mean, watching the fight for me as a fan going into it, it felt like you had the better technique, but he was just so strong. And then, of course, we find out after the fact that he's failed the drugs test. I can't even imagine for you, as someone that's been in there for 15 minutes with him, what that was like for you after the fight. I mean, what were your emotions finding out about that?
So to be honest, before the fight, also, even the fight is didn't started, I feel not good. I was not like recovered after the weight cut. 140 cut weighting to 145. It's not for me. Now I think I never will do it again. Um, my first lose, I lose my first fight also in 145. Then I moved to 155 and won 4 fights, and I think 3 finishes. And after I move again to 145 and I lose again, like, of course, after this was overturned to no contest, but I lose. And I wrestled with him like 1 minute, and I feel his power. This was crazy, crazy. And everybody also before the fight like tell me, bro, this guy is like, I don't know what juice he take, but this guy looking very big,
I
and
think I think it was pretty clear when he walked to the cage and you walked to the cage. It was like, there's no way this guy can be this big at this weight. Did you? I mean, of course you're a fighter, so you just want to go out there and fight and not think about those things. But did it ever cross your mind like, this guy, it seems a bit suspect how big he is?
yes, I like, even like when I was like, I was very tired, and even I was on the top on him. I feel his power, like he pushed me with my one arm and he stand up. I don't understand this. I never feel that power. I do also sometimes I grapple with heavyweights, but I don't know which juice he take, but this was crazy, some secret juice.
That's like Paulo Costa, the secret juice. Eh? Of course, like, moving on from that, is there any anger there at it that it's your debut and it kind of gets spoiled by the fact that you're fighting someone that's cheated essentially?
No, bro, I was not like angry, I was angry to me because I did uh, the same mistake, I was angry to me, to myself, but to him, no, this is his problem, everybody can take. If you want to take juice, okay, take, no problem, but like it was my fault. After this fight I learned a lot, I growing up. I am still young, I was thinking, if I say this is like his fault, I go angry to him, I never will grow up, I have to like, this is my fault, I was angry to me. And after this fight I start training harder, smarter, and now, yes.
Well, that's a superb mindset to have. And I mean, you've mentioned how young you are, but as a long-term goal in this sport, what are your aims? Is it PFL champion, UFC champion? Is there one goal in particular in your mind?
Of course, like before when I fight in Brave, I was thinking all the time like to get the belt, to get the belt. And after my contract is finished, I got some new contracts from other organization because I am from Switzerland. You know, I am like in Switzerland we have not like a lot of fighters who like, and I get some good opportunities, and I choose PFL. They give me the big platform, you know, one of the biggest platform in the world, and I feel I am welcome there, and I signed the contract, and now I don't like to do some plans. The first plan is like now win the fight. You know, if I like plan, okay, I win the fight, and after I will one more fight, always something shit happens. You know, now I like full focused on this fight, and let's see, because Kyle is a good opponent. You know, I believe this will be a very hard fight, and I am ready for this. I want this. You know, I want hard fight.
I think it's going to be an incredible fight for the fans. And I really wanted to ask as well about your start in this sport. I know wrestling is the background, and wrestling is kind of your first love, even above MMA, even. But moving from Chechnya to Switzerland, and now, of course, you're training in America. You must have got a real sample for different cultures in this sport. Do you think that's helped you massively to get to the point that you're at now?
Yes, of course. Like in Switzerland, in the beginning, I never think I will be a fighter. You know, I was a wrestler. I changed to MMA, and I was I just fight amateur. You know, I did 18 fights, and maybe after my 16 win, you know, I have amateur 16 and all, and after that maybe I think, okay, I want to be professional, you know, like, okay, my coach say, okay, you will do two more amateur fights. If you win both, you can fight profi. And I win two more fights, like I have 18 and all as amateur, and after they say, okay, now you can fight professional. And after this, I started training with so many coaches. I travel, like I train in Germany, UFD gym in Poland, VCA gym in Thailand. Like, you know, it's very big experience. You know, not even the coaches, also like sparring partners. You know, like I work with so many different guys, and it's with 25 years, I think I have experience, like I am in the sport like 100 years, you know.
I mean, it's so true because when you see you walk out to the cage, you kind of don't think of you as some 25-year-old. Most 25-year-olds, they might have 3 or 4 fights on their pro records and be fighting down in the regionals, not be 11-1 and fighting in the PFL. So it's an incredible journey you've been on. And I've just got one final question for you today. Do you have a final prediction for how you think this one goes against Kyle Driscoll?
I think I don't know. I am ready for 3 rounds. If I see I can finish him, I will try to finish him. But Kyle is like not an easy guy to finish. Uh, let's see. I hope we will have 3 rounds, like hard fight. You know, hard fight. Like go in the middle and fight.
Well, that's very exciting to hear. I can't wait for this one. I think it's going to be a great scrap that everyone needs to tune into. So, Hussein, thank you very much for your time and best of luck in this one. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.